Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my TikTok channel if you're seeing it from there. And welcome to my kitchen. So what we're going to be showing today is I'm going to be cooking for the Christmas party at my work today. Baked macaroni and cheese. Now it's a recipe I kind of took from someone off of TikTok. I can't remember her name, but I guess if I can find her, I'll tag her. But I also added my own spin to it. So I'll show you the ingredients in just a moment. Okay, so this is pretty much all the ingredients. These are the noodles that you want to use because the cheese gets in there pretty good. I bought 2 boxes. I might only just need one. I don't know. I might use both. So these are all the types of cheese that I'm going to be using. Mozzarella, Velveeta, mozzarella, Colby Jack, mild cheddar, and then 3 things of nacho cheese sauce, cream cheese, milk. I would usually use like the regular packet macaroni and cheese like cheese sauce, but I can't find any of that right now. So we're going what we're working with. And then it's an odd combination, I know, but usually, I'm going to set this part aside, I do bacon, mushrooms, and onion, but this year I think I'm going to add chopped bell peppers, because I think last year when I made it, it was just a little too dry, and I think the peppers might add a little touch to it. And then, of course, you're going to need milk. And yeah. So if you want to see how this looks or something, just keep on watching and yeah. Okay. First, pan of water. I put salt in here. I always put salt in the water when I'm cooking noodles. I usually put a little bit of garlic oil, but I can't find any garlic oil, so I guess we'll have to do without. And then I just turn the thing. This is a new oven, so it's kind of like odd for me. So just like kind of like around there. And then while this kind of heats up and boils, we'll work on some other stuff. In another pan, I put the onions, peppers, and mushrooms. I was gonna cut the mushrooms, but I'm too lazy right now, honestly. And then I put seasonings in there. Some garlic salt, seasoning salt, or seasoned salt, roasted garlic herb, some of this, and some of this. Honestly, you can just use whatever seasonings you want. These are all just the ones I have right now. And stick a butter in there, and then you're gonna put that on the pan, on the thing, let that all melt, and this is basically gonna become the flavor aside from the bacon and the cheese. Okay, so I put about 1.5 boxes of those in here. They look small now, but the thing with these type of noodles is once they boil and cook, they get double the size. So I probably put too much in there. So we're just gonna leave it in there, stir it once it boils, once it gets to the right temperature, and then we got our pasta ready. Usually I would put garlic oil in this, but since I'm out of garlic oil, I just got butter, so we're gonna have to work with that. But basically, like I said, what this is like the flavoring. And like you can add anything you really want to it. Like it doesn't have to be mushrooms, onions, or peppers. It can be whatever you want. I just do it because, I don't know, I like mushrooms, onions, and peppers. Peppers is a new one though, but usually it's mushrooms and onions. And I know it sounds really odd when it comes to macaroni and cheese, but for some reason it works. Don't ask me how, it just works. So, as you can see, the pasta has basically doubled in size. So that means it's almost done. And then this, I added some Rotel tomato sauce in there. So, yeah. Almost done with the pasta part. Okay, next. You're gonna put 3 things of nacho cheese sauce in here, which I already did. I put all the sauce, milk, cream cheese, Velveeta cheese. I put half a block of Velveeta cheese, put a whole bag of mozzarella cheese, good 2 handfuls of Colby Jack, some cheddar. So there's like a whole bunch of cheese in here. And I mean, if you're lactose intolerant, this might not be the dish for you. But there's a whole bunch of cheese in here. If you want to, you can season it. You don't have to, because there's already a big old pan of the flavor seasoning in there. But if you want to go the extra mile, do it. But yes, so you're put this on low, a little bit above low, like medium, and you're gonna let that melt slowly. And it should melt to a very cheesy, thick, yummy, delicious paste. And this would be the cheese for it. I know, we haven't gotten to the baking part, and it's called baked macaroni and cheese. Oh. And then while this is melting, I got some bacon cooking. So, not really a bacon pan, but you know, it'll do the work. And yeah, I like to do the bacon last because I fucking hate cooking bacon. It scares the shit out of me, but we gotta do it. Okay, once your bacon is done, you're gonna grab scissors, cut it up, and then put it in this thing with the sauce. Okay, now that the bacon is in here, I'm gonna give this a good stir. I know it kind of looks gross, but it's delicious, I promise. Good stir. I mean, you can even eat this on its own, too. It looks good. I don't know. It looks gross, but it looks good, right? And then we're just waiting for the rest of the cheese to melt. And this is how the cheese is looking. Very cheesy. Make sure you put a plate under the spoon that you stir it with, because without mozzarella, look, almost. Oh, sorry. Now, you want it on like a little bit of a low heat, because if you have it on a high heat, it'll, well, look at that. It'll, you know, melt too fast, and you don't want it to really melt that fast. It's kind of a slow, delicate process. And if you have to, add some more cheese if you're wanting, but yeah. And then when this is done, we add that pan into here and then mix it. And then we, with that pan, put the pasta in here, mix it good, and then put it in there with layers and stuff. I'll show you more about that in just a moment. Okay, so the cheese is done. The sauce is in there, basically, seasoning. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna add slowly that and slowly the pasta in together. Mix them together, and then just keep adding and mixing and adding. The macaroni and cheese should kind of look like this. Honestly, kind of looks like Rotel dip with pasta. But, you know, very smoochy like this. Then we're going to put it in this pan layer by layer, and probably another pan too. I definitely got enough from another pan. And we're going to top it off with more mozzarella and maybe some more Colby Jack on the top and in between. So it's like extra cheesy, extra delicious. So I got one layer already in here, and then a layer of mozzarella cheese, Colby Jack cheese, and then I'm going to do another layer on top, another layer on top. And while that's doing, you're going to preheat the oven at like 375. Okay, I got 2 pans ready. Here's this one. I'm going to leave this one at home so I can eat it. And that's the thing telling me it's ready. And then this is the one I'm bringing to the party. So, yeah, I mean, there's like, this one has a lot more layers. There's three or four different layers in here. And basically it's just layer the mac and cheese, stop, more cheese, mac and cheese, and then you just put this in the oven. I'd say for about 20 to 40 minutes. Honestly, it's just check. Make sure all this cheese is melted. It's basically all it's doing. And by the time it's done, it should have a nice crispy top. And yeah. While that's cooking, I'm going to be cleaning up my mess, washing my hands, and yeah. Okay, it is done. This is what it looks like. Looks like a bunch of goo, huh? I guess I'll give updates on how it turns out. I have the little one in the oven right now. I had it in for about a half hour. I think it's good enough time, and it's like gives good little crusty things. I guess it would look better with parsley on it, but I don't have parsley. So, or chives. But I think it looks pretty decent. And yeah. I guess I'll give an update because I'm gonna go get ready now. And tell you guys how it went. Hope you guys liked my satanic cross I put. It kind of looks like a penis, but you know, it's okay. I like penises too. Okay, so an update. It went pretty good. The whole thing was empty, so that's good. People enjoyed it, so I'm glad. It's definitely something I tend to make every year. I might have to find a new dish to make. But yeah, thank you for coming along with me for this. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me, all that shit. So yeah, but thank you, and goodbye.